the first really most important thing is the players don't see the enhanced team colors, so it won't affect their gameplay at all. The players also don't see the team logos or any of the other cool things associated with this map. So it's a regular game for them, but an enhanced viewing experience for you and us, which is what I'm very much looking forward to seeing. But yeah, to start this off, it's a best of three. Welcome, welcome, guys. This is brought to you by Base Rate TV, but more importantly, NOG, the National Association of United Gamers, looking to legitimize themselves here on the StarCraft 2 esports scene. So hope you guys will definitely pay some attention to the video we play for them on their behalf later today. That being said, I'm Rifkin, joined by Zombie Grub, and let's kick off. Well, also, our Observer Part 2, can't forget him. We wouldn't be doing this without him. But let's kick this off. Spotting here in the lower left corner of the map, playing for the team Love Your Girlfriend, it is HTO Mario.
And upper right, as the red Protoss, it is going to be Quantix Venus. And he has no catchy jingle. Or unless, actually, no, he does. You could sing the Venus song, but I'm not going to.
You're my Venus.
There you go.
You're my fire. Well, actually, guys, this is one thing I do want to bring up about Venus and Mario, because these are two players that you may not be acquainted with. You may have only seen them scarcely from here to there, and I'd love to give them a proper introduction before we jump into this. As stated before, Mario is a meching player. We'll talk more on that in a second, but Venus is a player from Quantic Gaming who is incredibly skilled or incredibly Protoss, depending on your point of view. All right, race joke aside, he is a good player. One of the key things he did do, we had a Quantic Gaming versus Root show match, oh my gosh, months ago at this point, but he almost all-killed Root, which was quite impressive because they brought out like their heavy hitters for that. Venus has played in a couple show matches and odd events from here to there without crazy success, but he's still a really good player. And a lot of people get the Quantic Gaming. It's only Hyun, no one else on Quantic, but Venus is certainly another really good player on Quantic Gaming. Now, his opponent, HTO Mario, again, a fellow you may not have heard much about, but if you've been a Terran player at some point in your life, you know about HTO Mario because he posts tons of guides without asking for anything in return. Plenty of replays, and I'm talking like literally 500s of replays sent out at a time. He's a very active member of Team Liquid and a really nice player. So first off, Love Your Girlfriend is a team also that you guys may not have heard of. I'll tell you, they got some of the nicest people involved with them. But that aside, Mario is a very strong player. Now, my big question is, he's best known for mech, and I know a lot of you guys don't know him. But another player that's best known for mech, Goody, also plays Bio versus Protoss. I'm really curious to see if Mario's going to keep up mech versus Protoss today, or if he's also got some Bio sort of B plans.
Well, I also want to ask, is Venus currently stationed in Korea?
I do not know. I believe he is. I can find that out for the next game.
Yeah, because that's going to be a part, because we are on the EU server, right?
No, we're on the NA server at the moment.
Really? I just logged in without even noticing. Well, that's good.
Just ready to rock and roll. Zombie Grub for you guys.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? Is that stupid launcher for just like Blizzard games in general? Like, there's 3 different ways you can like change your region, but if you change the region, it doesn't actually like sync up, you know? So one of them doesn't even matter if you press whatever, and the other one actually does matter if you press Europe or NA. It's annoying. So one of them's still stuck on Europe. But anyways, that's good because, of course, Europe has the more terrible connection to Korea as opposed to America, which is pretty decent.
Well, the SUV may have died, but the Reaper is lurking about for Mario. And one really key thing here is he's getting his starport up really quickly. Now, he's not actually going for any Widow Mines. This is kind of looking like that older school build, where you get like, 7 Marines, stick it in the medevac, and carry it over. But unfortunately, the amount of Marines he has right now is going to be in for some troubles. The Stalkers coming into the base. Hellions can actually deal with Stalkers awkwardly effectively, but he's got to focus that Mothership core. That's the real linchpin in this.
The Reaper is doing some good damage over on Venus' side of the base, but the Stalker comes out and will have to chase that away. And so...
Marine with 1 HP? Oh no!
Oh, it died. Oh well.
I was about to get hyped. This is a very aggressive poke, though. This is like a really aggressive poke coming out of Venus, and it's not a huge investment, but it is. If these Marines go down, the Mothership core goes left uncontested. With 2 health, though. Not 1, but 2. It floats away. Now, unfortunately, the Stalkers will kill off that last Marine, but the Hellion can actually finish off that 1 low Stalker if he chases into it. Of course, Hellion doesn't take much damage from a Stalker, but as we can see, it does enough.
And it does go down. But that leaves the Mothership core to deal, I guess, a few more SCV kills potentially. Oh, another Stalker does join in. So he's investing a lot in the Stalkers, honestly. I mean, by this point, you usually have some type of tech down as well as additional gateways. As I say, they put some additional gateways.
This worked out pretty well for Venus though, because this basically stopped Mario from going for that push. If Mario had those 6 Marines, the trick is you drop the 6 or 7 Marines in the main while you run the Hellions up the natural, but none of that's going to happen now, and Mario's forced to play a little bit more, I guess, passive. Oh, it looked like he's still going to go for a load up on the Hellions. Now, to talk about why this is really good, these are light units, guys. There's no bonus damage from the armored. An overcharge still deals with them quite nicely, but nothing really cleans up Hellions fast, or really sometimes even effectively. So this drop, it's got the potential to do damage. Oh, dude, there's our base raid logo in the middle of the map. That looks sick. Shout out to Ryan Stutter, the guy who did Game Hard, as he did put that in for us. Awesome, awesome.
Artoof is looking for it. Where the hell is it? There it is.
It's in the middle of the map.
Oh.
Quick thing while we got the drop coming down here. Well, actually, we'll wait for the drop to go off first. This could do some damage, guys. There's no Stalkers currently in the main. 3 Hellions are enough to one-shot a probe. And, yep.
Ooh,
Those the probes. Oh, they
God.
line them up. Line them up.
Oh, that's 6 kills right there. He will not get any more, I'm guessing. Maybe that last one, I don't know. But that was pretty good defense. There's also some good SimCity that Venus had. Didn't end up working out, like, extremely well, but it, I don't know, it might have helped a little bit. And we do see that Mario, by the way, is getting a tank right now. Now, I don't, Tasia and some other Terrans do get, like, early tanks for defense and, like, Banshees and stuff. But I'm just going to go ahead and say that Mario is going to be going into mech.
Yeah, probably, most likely. That pilot coming down is a little bit worrisome, too. Is it does pose a big threat, especially with 5 Stalkers marching across the map. 2 base economy. I mean, he lost some probes, but he's still working off of 2 bases. This is, even with the siege tank here, this is not going to be the easiest thing to hold off. There's not a full wall off yet. The Stalkers might not have blink, but connecting to that tank will not be too difficult if they need to just bulldog in, if he gets enough of these, right? Medevac coming back home needs to, boost this. He needs to keep this alive for the defense. Oh my god, everything here from Mario is like in the red already. This is not good. Very aggressive push coming out of Venus. And the SCVs are not pulled in time, so the bunker goes down and Zombie Grub, this is not looking promising.
Nope, Venus is doing a lot of damage, and once again, Mario does have to go up into the high ground. He's only producing off of 1 factory, too, so, like, that's really not a whole lot of tanks that are going to be popping out. He was not expecting what is actually a 4-gate from Venus to do this much damage.
Yeah, these were pulled. Some cute micro going on with that Medevac, but of course the Medevac being so low goes down very quickly. Not enough here, and again, with no wall off, there's just no way to shut this down. It's kind of like the Roach problem, This is effectively the same thing. If a full wall off was up, then this wouldn't be as problematic, but all the XCVs have been pulled. They are going to go down, and looks like Game 1 will go to Quantic Gaming's Venus.
Yeah, the fact that the drop really didn't get off was pretty much... Yeah, that was what he was depending on to keep Venus, in his base, was the multiple, pronged attack. And since that didn't work out at all, he was pretty open to any type of counterattack. And Venus, give him props. He knew what he was doing. He put down 2 gateways and then another one, knowing that he wanted to go for aggression before the tank count got too high, and it worked out really well.
One thing worth noting too, everyone in chat is just immediately going out saying, like, everyone knows how much Geo Mario plays. So what a surprise. Venus actually had no idea who Mario was going into this. He asked, and I was like, no spoilers. But guys, so real quick here, I was going to bring it up during the game, but unfortunately, action took the priority. I want to give a big shout out and welcome to Gillyweed, who subscribed. Welcome to the Base Raid family. Gillyweed, of course, is a fantastic lady with an amazing pair of suspenders who will actually be doing a quick interview with the winner of the TLO show series. So much love. Thanks for joining us.